Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, it's Friday night, here we are once again. We kicked another week to the curb. Congratulations to all of us. Let's enjoy the weekend before we take on next week. So here we are again with another quick re-edit of Amberlynn's latest vlog that she released yesterday afternoon. Do you think she's going to release something for us tonight? Who knows? I just can't keep up with this girl lately. Can you? Let's dive in and have a look.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Oh my god, my hair. I know I probably look like an actual hot mess. So my hair is an actual wreck today. I see the comments about my hair already. Ugh. Don't mind the hair, that's not why we're here. My hair? So I'm looking. I know you guys will say she looks the same as always, but I posted another community post asking you guys to ask me some questions.
Amberlynn has been answering questions about herself online for a decade. Her life is beyond mundane. There is nothing interesting to ask her. People only want to know answers she will never give.
So we're gonna answer a few of those for today's video. I'm sorry that there's like no vlogs and stuff. Because your girl can't walk correctly. I mean, I can walk and all that, but what I am assuming is a high ankle sprain based on the fact that my leg is now hurting a little bit.
Amber needs no doctor. She has diagnosed herself with a high ankle sprain due to some pain in her leg. Originally, the doctor also visually definitively diagnosed her with multiple torn ligaments. She has a very special ankle.
Oh, by the way, I did talk to my primary care doctor, and she said that what I'm doing is perfect for a high ankle sprain, which means I tore the ligaments that are more higher, like above the ankle, which is harder to heal.
Amberlynn cannot have a simple sprained ankle. People with traits of NPD like to use dramatic histrionic language, especially when discussing their ailments. She diagnosed herself with a high ankle sprain, which of course takes longer to heal.
She said that what I'm doing is perfect, but if I notice that in like 3 more weeks, like there's no improvement, then I need to take more further steps and see more specialists and stuff like that.
Knowing Amber's history, what are the odds that her ankle doesn't heal properly because her injury is somehow unique and she will need specialists? Just a thought.
So today is day 9. And it's been over a week now. I'm still icing it, resting, elevating, not putting, too much weight on it and stuff like that. So would you consider talking through your stories and poems and explaining them? You don't like writing advice, but maybe you could explain your writing, and that might give a lick of understanding to people. I know my poetry from years ago is so bad.
Love me, and I will show you what it feels like to fly. Love me, and I will sleep a little longer, just so you can watch me.
And so cringy. And something I'm actually thinking of doing is taking those long-winded, cringy, horrible poems and transferring them into the person I am today and the writer that I am today. So I was kind of thinking about, taking a poem, rewriting it, and doing like a before and after, and maybe sharing that with you guys. I think that would be really fun. I write a lot in like metaphors. It used to be so much worse, and a lot of people are like, what does this mean? So I understand why you'd want me to explain my writing a little bit more, so that could be something I do in the future.
Of course, having the opinion of her work that most with traits of NPD have, she thinks her writing is deep and complex, hard to understand. It is not.
Would you ever consider talking more about your childhood, telling stories or something similar? I feel like a lot of people, myself included, could find something relatable or insightful in that. I have thought about sharing more, and everything I say either gets twisted, nitpicked, I'm called a liar, etc. I know you guys have heard a lot of it, but just imagine there's so much that I haven't told you that I'm scared to tell you. I'm not sure that I should, because I know people are super theories and conspiracies and twisting everything I say.
Amber has demonstrated a distinct lack of boundaries when it comes to talking about or showing other people. I suspect it's like the trailer for a movie. She's already told us any of the interesting parts of her childhood, and there is nothing left to talk about.
Have you considered getting weights so you can at least keep your arms active while you're sitting in bed all day? I actually have not thought of getting weights. So there's these. Maybe I could get some weights. That's probably actually a really good idea. A couple hours ago, I had another emotional anxiety breakdown, and she's trying her best to, be like, babe, it's okay, and just support me in any way that she can.
It's no fun. No fun.
This is honestly, like, physically it fucking sucks, but mentally it's been torture. Like, torture. I feel trapped mentally and physically, and
as we know, people with traits of NPD have experiences that they perceive as much deeper than ours. Many in our community face challenges far worse than Amber's, and they do it with class and bravery. She has a sprained ankle.
It's just horrible. Can you accept that your weight, although it may not have to do with your initial trip, absolutely affected how severe your injury was because of physics, and how you're able to recover, not being able to use crutches, boots, scooters, etc.? Okay, in my first video talking about my injury, I made it very apparent that I am completely aware of the fact that the way that I heal is very much because of my weight. They were gonna give me crutches. Too big to use them. They were gonna give me this big black boot that I was gonna have to wear, and that didn't even fit because of my lymphedema. It's like anything that I could have used to help myself, like crutches. Or they suggested that I use this like scooter thing where you put your knee up so you don't have to walk. Nope. Too big for that too. So you guys don't have to tell me that. Yes, I'm very aware. That's why I have to use a cane. I can't wear a boot or a cast because they don't make them for people my size.
There are plenty of bariatric medical supplies. Amber isn't the first larger person to take a fall. She would, however, like to make this as big a mountain to climb as she can, as it excuses any lack of progress in her healing, which requires work.
Which I feel like they should. That's very important because people my size do fall. I just do not believe that my weight plays a role in the actual injury.
You're ridiculous! Oh my god!
That is one of the most common ways that people tear ligaments in their ankle is stepping off of curbs.
Yes, Amber, when a heavier object hits the ground, it does so with much more pressure. A leaf falling on your head won't hurt you, but a branch will. It's science.
So no, I do not blame my weight for the injury process. I just hate that my weight is brought up in every sort of situation. I'm more than my weight. I am a human being. But I feel like a lot of you just look at me as a fat, morbidly obese, lazy ass bitch. That's not it. There's so much more to me than my weight. My animals are always so loving and so obsessed with me. Do you think we, in parentheses, actual supporters, will ever get couple content, like your girlfriend does your makeup or anything like that? I would love for you guys to meet my girlfriend, but her and I both agree that this is just not a safe place for her. The way that you guys have already treated her has been kind of horrific.
The internet can be horrific. There's no denying that. Amber knows that, but her inner narcissist wanted so badly to flex on her audience how loved she was, how real her new girlfriend was. She couldn't help herself from giving out enough vital information that wifey was doxxed.
So I don't want her involved in that. I protect the people I love. I protect those I love. not going to put my girlfriend through that anytime soon. Obviously, there's other personal reasons that we don't want her in my videos currently.
You can find much information regarding Wifey's numerous upcoming court cases. There is speculation on the internet that she cannot show her face, as for one reason or another, it or her location could have a bearing on her cases.
I do have her in some of my vlogs, like her voice and stuff like that. I know a lot of you do enjoy that. Are you planning on getting surgery for lymphedema removal? My boyfriend also has lymphedema and we've been looking into therapy/surgery. Sorry you're suffering with it too. I have been trying to learn more about surgery when it comes to lymphedema. I do believe that it's insanely invasive. It's a very, very invasive surgery, so that kind of scares me. Every doctor I see, they know what lymphedema is, but they don't know, you know, that's why there's a specialist for that. So I'm excited because, like, I want to ask all the questions. I want to learn more knowledge. I want to know everything about lymphedema. I want to know what I can do to fix this.
Amber thinks learning about something is the same as doing something, even without a specialist. Probably the first course of action is to eat less and healthier. She already knows this, and it makes little difference.
I have been doing lymphedema massages, so I don't know if your boyfriend is doing that at all, or you could help him with that. I noticed that it helps a lot with the fluid.
Amber craves being an inspiration and yet misses opportunities. Don't talk about your Ozempic, show the pen. Demonstrate how it is used. Or show these massages and talk about how to do them and why it helps. No, Amber just wants to impart her knowledge to you without any effort.
Does the idea of actually losing the weight and needing to maintain the weight loss scare you? Yes. I sometimes have these moments where I'm like, every single day for the rest of my life, I have to choose to be on track. That thought is terrifying because it's like, my whole life, I haven't been able to stay on track. So what makes me think that one day it's just going to click and I'm going to be on track for the rest of my life?
When you don't take responsibility for things, you have little control of those things. Amber seems to be waiting for a magical day when, without any effort from her, things will all be okay.
Able to lose weight and maintain. It's hard, it's scary. Yeah, it's a scary thought, but it's possible. Have you been recognized in public? Was it a good or bad experience? How often does it happen? I have been recognized easily over 100 times at this point, and every single time it has been a good experience. It always starts with, are you Amberlynn Reed from YouTube or are you on YouTube? Everyone always asks that. It's like they're never really like truly confident. Like, is this Amberlynn? I don't know.
It has been well established by people in Amber's real life that she lies and exaggerates. It is doubtful that she has had 100 people take photos with her and not a single one leaked online. She probably hasn't been in public 100 times in the last 2 or 3 years either.
But yeah, every experience has been good. There's the usual, oh my God, can I give you a hug? Can we take a picture? I've had people ask for my autograph, which actually the first time I was recognized in public with my girlfriend, someone asked for my autograph and my girlfriend was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. So I thought that was funny. And like, I was recognized in public several times when my mom was here to visit, and my mom was just like, my daughter's famous.
Did you know there are over 250,000 YouTube channels with as many subscribers as Amberlynn Reed? Amber, you're really not famous. Thank you so much for joining me for another silly re-edit of Amber's content. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click like if you liked the video and don't forget to subscribe or grab a channel membership. It's so much fun. There's a true crime Patreon if that's your kind of thing, and we should be doing a new upload on there very soon. If you liked this video, you might want to check out this video right here. It talks about the same sort of thing. Thank you so much for joining me. Until we meet again, don't forget to be kind. And hasta luego.